Yo, what's up, my crypto legends? Hope everyone is having a great Sunday. How is everyone doing? Let me know in the comment section. We are going to take a look at Bitcoin, obviously the number one crypto, the one that leads the crypto market, right? Despite the traditional stock market, of course, it also helps. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. Take a look at the situation. Keep it nice and simple and sweet, guys, for you. We're going to take a look at the important levels, why Bitcoin could actually not drop below $44,000 and continue to the upside for next week, guys. Tomorrow's Monday. Super strong. We've got the stock markets opening. All right. We've got volatility. We are on it. We are going to take a look at the S&P 500. How I do believe so that after this potential retracement, we are going to go to higher levels. There is a harmonic pattern here. We broke out from this descending channel. Okay, broke resistance. Since we broke the resistance of this descending channel, we were off to the races. Small retracement, of course. We've been pumping now for over a week here, over 10 days, over 15 days actually, here on the S&P 500 like crazy. A decent pullback is very nice to see. This is healthy for the market. Now, a lot of people might think, yes, this is just another lower high, right? But we have broken out from this descending channel. We have broken out from this major lower high resistance zone. Okay, so if the S&P 500 does retrace to this range, that is going to be a buy interest for me. I do think that we are going to go to much higher levels. S&P 500 will be hitting all-time highs in the coming weeks. This is my analysis. Okay, despite the hikes, despite the fear, despite the world situation, too many people are saying, you know, stock market crash, stock market crash. Before you know it, you've got the stocks hitting all-time high. So yeah, I'm sticking with stocks hitting all-time high in the coming weeks. That's only my personal opinion, of course. And with my analysis, we can take a look at altcoins such as Cardano, guys. Cardano is looking so hot here. We've been talking about the situation here with Cardano, where, you know, this is very likely bottoming out at this range. We got cryptos such as Zilliqa that did a massive big 500% pump in less than a week. Now, what do you want to get in Zilliqa now? Do you want to long? Do you want to short? We don't really, you know, we want to try and detect those pumps that could come. And Cardano right now is one of my strongest bets on these altcoins. I am long in this. I'm in a free risk trade position right now because I entered at $6.40. We were talking about this on other live streams just a few days ago, and right now I have a risk-free trade. All right, we might see the price coming back down, but it doesn't matter. If we come down to these levels and break this major support at the $6.30, it won't be looking good. But it's a risk-free trade right now. It's over 100% in profit right now. Okay, 114% in profit. So protected position. We've been talking about this on Cardano, and the reason why is because while you are creating these, you know, macro lower highs, you are, you know, already starting to create slightly lower highs, you know, at the same level. But on the other hand, you are creating higher lows. You're already seeing the bearish exhaustion here. You're not creating massive lower lows. As you can see, you're starting to create lower highs, higher lows, sorry. And yeah, this is just giving you a sign of an accumulation event, and that you might see a big spike on the price coming in the next coming weeks. Obviously, I am not, you know, I do not know when this spike is going to come or if it's going to come, but all the probabilities say that it could come. Okay, so look at these as an insane layer one project. Maybe they have to fix some things on the tokenomics, but anyway, it's one of those strong layer ones that did have a big massive hype, and I am really bullish on L1s and L2s, of course. So if you see this kind of consolidation on an L1, yeah, it looks pretty good, guys. So if you manage to jump in when we were talking about it and protect your position, you are also in a risk-free trade. Let's go through the comment section. Today's Sunday. I've had a barbecue, no video update, just a live stream to connect with the community, of course. Say hello. Hope everyone's doing absolutely fantastic. Let's try and find those opportunities. I want to check your altcoins also. Let's check your altcoins, see if we can find some big opportunities. So let's dive in. Hey, yo, Jake, how are you doing? We got Seb. Good evening, you Sunday legends. Yes, Sunday legends, here we are. We got almost 200 people watching at this moment. So the only thing that I am asking for this video is for you to smash up the like button for this live stream. Very important, guys. I'm just curious. I just want to check out how many likes did we get on this video that got over 11,000 views. 800 likes. This was only 200 likes away from the Bitcoin giveaway. So yeah, this one is, I think it's not going to manage to reach that 1,000 likes. Let's try and see if the videos from this week, the daily updates, will get over 1,000 views. Let's see, guys. So make sure to smash up the like button for the insane support. Very much appreciated. So yeah, guys, I can see this like button's going up already. Thank you very much for the insane support. Let's dive in here through the comment section, see what's going on. Let me just explain on Bitcoin. Also, I am in a long position at the very low $45,000. I'm also in a short position right here in a hedge short position. Okay, the short position is with lower capital. Okay, my long trade from down over here is stronger than the short trade that I got up here. Reason why I longed here, you know it. We are hitting that major daily level with a nice spike on the VPVR. All right, why I shorted here also explained. We are hitting this major support from this consolidation right there. We are also hitting the 618, getting that consolidation. As you can see, 4 hourly candles closing below the 618, holding nicely as resistance. Now, I am leaning slightly bullish. I do see the possibility of this coming down. This is why I'm shorting here, because I'm hedging my long position from here. So no matter what direction right now that we do have, I will be closing, all right, as soon as we start breaking this resistance, closing my short in a small loss, but riding this long that I got here. Now, if we do get that massive big drop here, obviously I would be having my short position, looking to take profits, closing my long to see what happens at the reaction of this major daily level, right? This is how I want to explain how you want to play the game, right? You want to try and be on both sides, on the bullish, on the bearish. Try and protect yourself, try and get at the best level. And also hedging. Hedging is a pretty cool strategy if you know how to use it, if you get in the right areas, right? Because you might think, I'm going to long and short at the same level. Well, no, that's not going to work, because you're basically going to be one-to-one, right? If you gain $1,000 and you're in a long position here, then if you short also, you're losing $1,000, right? So it makes no sense. You're going to be 0-0. You need to get into the good points where you're long in here, for example, and you're shorting here, right? So then you got a nice, you know, a nice hedge right there. If you come down, you leave this position open, you close this one, you're in a profit. If you actually start pumping, of course, you close the other one and you ride the other trade that you have. So yeah, I hope I did a little bit of an explanation there, guys. So you need to get inside of those levels, which I really try and help you guys with these insane support, resistance, you know, Fibonacci, some patterns, keeping it really simple. And that's I am leaning slightly bullish though here on Bitcoin, and the reason why is ascending triangle scenario, right? It's a kind of an ascending triangle scenario. It's not the most perfect, but you have consistent higher lows here, and you have broken a major daily level of resistance where you are getting that reaction. So this is a kind of also an accumulation zone, right? Where, you know, some people might think that this is a redistribution event, and this is only a spring point. This is the best moment where you could short if this is a redistribution, right? I heavily don't think that this is a redistribution. We have broken pretty nicely from this resistance zone, and there are some similarities from back in July, the summer of 2021, basically, that we can go through as well. Look at those similarities. So like I said, ascending triangle, right? So if you take a look at the low here from the high, if you do see these higher lows right there, massive big resistance zone, right, that has been broken. You are getting that reaction. You know, the textbook technical analysis target would be around about the $54,000, and yeah, basically the 52 is big resistance. So I think an attempt on hitting 52 next week or even in 2 weeks is very, very possible, breaking the resistance of the channel. Now, if this happens, of course, there's not only this pattern that is looking very bullish, we've also got some other major patterns that look bullish. But anyway, we're not going to get too bullish until we see the price action to the upside, right? Because this could roll back down, and then all of that bullishness that we've had is we're just going to throw it, you know, in the trash, basically. So yeah, just short term, looking at the possibilities of what could happen, because we could actually break down $44,000. And yeah, then we'll have to be looking at the bearish scenario and go from there, basically. So let me just go here quickly through the comment section and say hello to everyone. What's up, Cryptomaniacs? Right, I got Seb, I got Davo, I got who else? Mark Dirch, I can see. I got here my moderators giving insane support. I've already got a super chat, but hello everyone. Hope everyone's doing absolutely fantastic. Tushar, Russell, let's go. Matek, Alexis, Buffo. Hello guys. Travono, let's go. Rob, Anchor, Sivos, Blight. Okay, someone wants me to take a look at Anchor, but I will take a look at that afterwards. I'm doing absolutely great. Thanks, Caesar, saying, how are you, Andy? I'm doing great. S Little, Uma. Hello guys. Hope you're doing really good. Andy, my man, I'm so hyped, starting a new job tomorrow. Robert, absolutely fantastic. Hope you do very well with your job. I wish you all the success in the world, man. Sunday TA with Andy, says Russell. Yes, absolutely. David Ross, let's go with you. Smash that like. Did you ever look into MBL? Thanks. No, I did not, but I do have it here. I do have MBL. I didn't look at the project, I gotta say. I'm very sorry. I did not take a look. I did not do my fundamental analysis. This does look like a kind of a Netflix, right? They do have series and films, and it's all kind of backed up by a cryptocurrency, right? But yeah, I did not take a look at it. Make sure to join the Telegram. You can tag me there. All the socials down below. You can join the Telegram. If you tag me and ask me a question, I'll get back to you. I'm not like the other guys. I'm not like the other guys that are not gonna say hello. I will, don't worry. So make sure to tag me. David, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you for the insane support. Por favor, podemos chequear link, says Bufo. Absolutely, Bufo must be from, I'm not sure if it's Spanish or South American, but I got a Spanish speaker here. Hola, sexy fib dancers, says Mark Dutch. Yes, we all fib dancers. We love Fibonacci tool. Right, let's take a look at Chainlink. I got someone here. I got Buffo saying Chainlink. Let's take a look at Chainlink. Let's not waste time, guys. Let's not waste time here on a Sunday. We want to check out analysis. We want to check out what's going on. Nothing much to add on Chainlink. I mean, I've been bullish on Chainlink for the last couple of weeks, all right? Ever since we were creating this kind of descending wedge, right? We added this small descending wedge right there inside of this larger descending wedge. Okay, as you can see on the chart, basically breaking resistance from this small descending wedge, already looking bullish. I was looking for this high, getting a reaction. We didn't get much of a reaction, still looking very bullish. I think Chainlink is going to attempt to hit that $19, $20 in the next coming days. It looks very good. This price action looks pretty good. This move has been backed up by these bullish divergence on the daily. We had higher lows, lower lows on the price action. You know, this was very much looking like that move was very likely to happen to the upside. I actually haven't traded almost any altcoins. I've only traded one coin, XRP, and I did trade waves on a couple of shorts that turned out okay in the end. But yeah, I haven't been trading much altcoins, and I mean I would have traded all of these altcoins, but I just don't want to have 20 positions open, all right? And But some altcoins have been performing absolutely beautifully since the last analysis from the last few weeks. And Chainlink, you know, we were bullish all the way from down here, the $13, $14, looking for that potential move to the upside. So you could have, you know, entered a trade down here and protected your position. You were basically in a free long trade and huge profits. Chainlink, where could we go? Like I said, I think next big major resistance on Chainlink, you know, we are on the way to hit that $19, $20, which will very likely be hit, you know, by next week, by the looks of things, right? You could get a little bit of a pullback, but I think, you know, if that pullback does happen, it's just going to be another chance to re-enter. The next big major resistance on Chainlink is that $20. It is that $19.50, $20 range. As you can see on the chart, okay, it does look like a kind of a double bottom. All right, this bottom is slightly lower, but looks pretty bullish, right, with this other double bottom right there. You know, we got these big wedges. I am very bullish. I mean, this looks pretty good. I mean, at least I do see a chance hitting $20 and even breaking that zone. All right. And then this is going to be the tricky part, okay, where you are basically in a big, massive downtrend, okay? Let's not forget this. I am bullish right here. Guys, just so you, because a lot of people get confused because I might be bearish next week. And then, you know, you get comments like, this guy was bearish last week, was bullish, sorry, and now he's bearish. It's how you need to play the market, right? You cannot be bullish always. You cannot be bearish always. You need to go with the market. And you are still creating lower highs. Let's not forget this, that you are basically creating a big, massive downtrend, okay? Still, this is, so what could happen on Chainlink in the next coming weeks, that we are going to be bullish. We are going to see the fear and greed index, it's in neutral right now. We've been at extreme fear for a few months. Big, massive, aggressive downtrend. A little bit of greed is good. A little bit of greed and extreme greed. This is the moment where we need to be cautious, guys. This is the moment where we might see a little bit of bullish action, such as Chainlink and other cryptos hitting $20. We'll be pumping potentially, hitting $24, $25. What is going to happen? You know, we might not even reach this lower high. We are in a very aggressive lower highs. We do have a lot of resistance if we do hit that range in the next 1-2 weeks, which would be $25, $24 area. It's still another big aggressive lower high. What could happen? We could come back down to this major low of $13, $14. So let's go with the macro trend. Immediate short term, let's go with a big massive support, which is that $13, $14. So far so good. I think we got some more price action to the upside for the next week or two. Keeping it simple here, guys, not using any Bollinger Bands or any EMAs, you know, not any major crosses and stuff like that. You know, the moving average is right over here, so we should be pumping over there. No, we're not going to do any of that. Because I just don't like moving averages. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, love double bottoms. Mark Dutch loves double bottoms. I know you do. Right, so Chainlink, that's what I got for Chainlink. It looks pretty bullish. It looks pretty good for a week or two. Then we're going to start hitting major resistance zones. Let's see what happens with Bitcoin, the king. What happens with the king of crypto? Very importantly. Whoops. What have I done here? Hang on a second. Let me go back to this chart. Right. I've done something here now. I don't know what I've done. Right, here, we're back. All right, guys, let me go through the comment section. Sorry, guys, it is Sunday. I don't know what's going on here with my chart. It's not moving like it should. It's lagging a little bit. Internet connection seems fine, but something not going too good here on the chart. Right, let's take a look. Saito, please, Andy, it's pumping. Yes, Saito, I do have this one right over here. Saito is looking absolutely phenomenal. I did not buy any more Saito actually at the 2.5 cent level. But look at this. This looks like a beast. Guys, this project is going to be an insane L1 project, all right? It's phenomenal. I think this project will do very, very well. And yeah, there's not much to analyze on this. This one basically kind of created a descending wedge right over here. I know the project is very, very solid. This did create a kind of a descending wedge right here. Okay. And it popped out. It just consolidated nicely, and it's pumping like crazy right now. So it looks pretty good. Saito looks good. Nothing much to add here on Saito. It would be absolutely phenomenal to break this 5.5 cent level. Then this resistance range should be turning into pretty good support. So far Saito looking pretty solid. Yes, Mark Dirch, not your EMAs in general, you know that. ETH please, regards Andy, I'm in your Telegram channel. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Why not? Let's take a look at Ethereum, see what's going on with ETH. Yeah, Ethereum is looking really good, really good. Basically, Ethereum is on the way to hit that $3,900 range, even almost $4,000. We have this major zone. We're also going to get a little bit of resistance, of course, before this $3,900 range, which is at this level of 3,600. Okay, we do have this accumulation event. This right over here is an accumulation event for me. Okay, this kind of symmetrical triangle with these higher lows, where we broke the resistance of this symmetrical triangle. So far, you know, since the breakout, this has been absolutely skyrocketing, you know. So what is happening right now, we did get that beautiful bounce from the resistance. I mean, I thought that this was actually going to correct a little bit more. All right, it would make sense to correct a bit more. But when you break these resistance levels, you just got a huge amount of support beneath you. So you basically bounced off this major resistance, the top of this symmetrical triangle, this peak over here, you know, reacting very nicely as resistance. Price action is just pumping. Now that we have a lot of resistance, all right, so we could see a sharp correction at some point, all right. So this is why you need to stay cautious on this big massive run up that Ethereum has had for over 15-16 days right now. You know, this run up has been absolutely insane. This pump has been, you know, over 20%, yeah, about 40%, which is crazy for 2 weeks. And we're going to start hitting major resistance levels. All right, so if we do have a sharp correction, we need to take a look at what levels we are hitting, right, for a potential re-entry. I do think we're going to go to high levels. We've got this symmetrical triangle. We got the textbook, you know, target pattern right there from the symmetrical triangle, which would be around about the $3,900. So looking pretty good. We're breaking above the major lower highs. If this starts correcting, I think, you know, I'm pretty positive about this, that it is going to create a higher low. It will create a higher low, I think, for this new uptrend, right? We need to try and get in this nice uptrend that we have created. People are so fearful right now because of the aggressive downtrend that we have had, you know, since November. We hit all-time high on Ethereum again. Massive aggressive downtrend, all right, for a few months, all right, till March, basically, when we started to pump. People are so fearful from the aggressive downtrend. You know, you get the cryptos over bear market till 2024, 2025. So yeah, you would be scared for too long in this range. But I think, you know, we need to take advantage of this pump. Of course, there will be a moment where we are going to start hitting big resistance. We're going to start getting big rejections, and we are potentially going to look for some shorts. But I am more interested in longs right now in this potential new uptrend. I am still a believer of market cycle lengthening. I still believe, you know, market cycles are lengthening, right? So yeah, this could go on till end of Q2 or even Q3 of 2022, which is very interesting to see. We got the mass adoption growing insanely. Now, yeah, basically Ethereum. Ethereum looking pretty good. So looking pretty good. Those retracements are going to be good opportunities. Look out for, you know, the 3,200, the $3,000 range, getting those major bouncers. Right, let's take a look. Davor, thank you very much. Mark Dutch, what about Dragon Chain? Yes. Let's take a look at Dragon Chain. I do have a bunch of Dragon Chain actually. DRGN. This is a very long-term investor, right? Investment, right? Yeah. This is what happened with Dragon Chain for me. Let me just... it is pumping a little bit. It is pumping a little bit. Yeah, Dragon Chain basically got absolutely, you know, crushed, all right? It was pumping a little bit in November, hitting that 15-20 cent level. Don't worry, this one will wake up at some point. Mark Dutch, these moderators, they like to make fun from my cryptos that haven't done well. You just wait. So yeah, let me just I just want to show you something here. This meme, okay, this meme right over here. All right, this is what has happened with Dragon Chain. Basically, I'm mis-selling the top of my shitcoin. I shouldn't swear here, actually. I'm going to get demonetized. I am a long-term investor right now. So look at this meme. Absolutely insane. I feel like this. I do have some cryptos that are just not performing that well. Dragon Chain is one of them. But Dragon Chain is I'm a long-term investor on this one. And you can see it on this meme. And I am a long-term investor because I miss shorting the top. Right? No, but this one is for me is a pretty solid one in my personal opinion, and that's it. Anyway, KDA, please. I've done Cadena at the beginning of the stream. Like I said, L1s, L2s. This is going to be, I think, a beast, right? This does look like, when I see this chart, it looks like it is ready to have a little bit of a pop. Okay, L1s. You know, look at Zilliqa. Look at Zilliqa L1, I mean, this doesn't mean that, you know, Cadena is going to do the same, but I'm focused on L1s. You can see a lot of gaming projects, DeFi projects, you know, all built on different blockchains. They are more risky. If you focus on L1s, you know, there are a lot of them that are going to have the hype, right? They are going to have this massive, big pumpy action. I am focusing also now on Rose and on Syscoin. Okay, you cannot trade Syscoin on Bybit, but you can trade Rose. Rose is an absolutely beast. Also, it's a beast of a project, and we can take a look at Rose. And but look at Zilliqa. Zilliqa is an L1. Look at this. Since we created this descending wedge, it just went through the roof here. It had a 500% pump, and this is an L1 project. If we take a look at Rose, I mean, Rose is looking pretty good. I think, you know, this did break this uptrend, but I think it will recover. It will recover. It will be retesting this resistance zone, which is currently at about 35 cents. I do see, the price pumping to that level. We have created a pretty solid kind of a double bottom right there. And we're just consolidating at this range. We're actually breaking resistance, right? We're just about to break the highs. This one is an absolute beast. I mean, I should have gotten into a long position on this one when we were creating this low over here and getting some pretty nice price action. This one can be traded on Bybit. Another one good project, L1, is Syscoin. Syscoin cannot be traded on Bybit. I bet it can on Binance, but you can trade Rose on Bybit. You can trade Cadena on Bybit. If you are interested in trading, guys, it's another way to support the channel as well. But it's also, if you are interested, you are experienced, you kind of know what you're doing, Bybit has an insane bonus down below, up to $4,620 worth of bonus that you can claim, all right? Only for experienced traders. If you have no idea what you're doing, please practice. You can practice on Femex with demo money, practice a strategy. When you're profitable, start using some real money, all right? If you want, okay? Of course, I'm not telling you what to do, not financial advisor. Make sure to stay safe, guys. This is a wild market. A lot of people get overhyped, risk a bit too much money, and yes, they lose money. I don't want that to happen to anyone of my community. Said this, let's take a look at I've got a super chat here. Andy, can you check Harmony? Absolutely. I was in a trade on Harmony. I closed it too soon, but this one looks also L1 project. This is a beast of a project. This is an absolute beast of a project. This one is really simple looking at the chart, okay? There is a Gartley pattern here. It's a bullish one, and it's playing out to perfection. This one's playing out really beautifully right there. Getting that pump at that 0.79 from X to A, absolutely beautiful. 0.79. This is the Gartley bullish pattern. There's a little bit of volatility here, of course, at the 618 range. Okay, a little bit of volatility. That's fine. That's acceptable. Slightly lower high right there at the 088, almost to perfection here on this chart. Now, what can I see happening here? Well, just by looking at this Gartley pattern, and you guys can download Gartley patterns on Google. I am going to do an educational content and for the community, of course. That's something I'm planning for the next few months anyway. But you can just download, you can practice. You see this Gartley, bullish Gartley pattern right there, which is absolutely insane because, you know, you cannot make this up. You cannot just make this up. Where you have the lows, ultimate low bottom here from the summer of 2021. It's pretty clear that this is a low range. It's pretty clear that this was an all-time high. It's pretty clear that you went to about the 618 area from the low of the summer to the highs, to the all-time high, to this low. You didn't manage to break all-time highs, creating a slightly lower high here at the 0.88, right? 0.88 right there. You come down the B area, right? At the 127, that is the minimum, okay? 127, it's a fib level. 127 right there. You're getting that bounce perfectly at that 11-cent range. I think this one can go to much higher levels. Now, there are targets from this Gartley pattern. First target for me would be the 618 from C to D. So I do see Harmony 1 hitting that 28 cent range potentially in weeks, okay? Obviously, we do have big resistance above us. It's not going to be an easy task. We're already getting that bounce. We're already getting that confirmation. And what is happening right now in Harmony is that we are hitting a major resistance level. And that resistance level is the 17, 18 cent range. You have a big consolidation at this level that happened in January. You broke below it. You got that resistance right there. Insane short opportunity right there to exit the lows, because you do not know if you're going to break it, but you do know that a potential retest is very likely, right? If you're looking at the percentage, you know, movements, the price assets usually end up a high or a low with double tops or double bottoms. This is because the price likes to retest the highs, right? They like to retest the highs. They like to retest the lows, creating double tops, double bottoms. This is why you trade at resistance or support levels. What is going to happen here on Harmony 1 is this does look like a double bottom scenario. Let me just zoom in on the 4 hourly, just to keep it pretty simple. it looks like a big double bottom Adam and Eve scenario, right? Where you do have this nice spike on Harmony. You have that round formation. It's an Adam and Eve, you know. You could it's just, you can see it right there. You are hitting that resistance. Does this mean that, okay, there's an Adam and Eve here, I'm going to go long because you just said it on this live stream and we're going to go to much higher levels? No. This could get massive big rejection from this point. This pattern is only valid once you break the resistance. Once you break the resistance, basically, there's not much more to add to that. Once you break the resistance, right, where you do have resistance confirmation right there, resistance confirmation. This is trying to break it, and I think it's very likely it will. What could potentially happen here right now? You get people, retailers, overexcited, long in this range. You could get that small pullback and then potentially break above, or you could break above it, you know, in the next coming days. Overall, it's looking very, very bullish because we are, you know, we are hanging at this range. We're having multiple attempts to break this range. Now, there has been a swing failure pattern, unfortunately, just right there, right? Where you do have this lovely attempt to break it. And that is a swing failure pattern. You know, once you close this 4-hourly candle, when you attempted to break this high, that is a confirmed short position, basically. You can short right there because you failed breaking resistance. If Harmony 1 does break this 18-cent level, closes a strong 4-hourly candle, hitting 19, 20 cent, all right, in the next coming days or coming weeks, this will be looking pretty bullish. Any type of quick consolidation is, I think I'll be checking this one out to potentially long the retracement, all right. And this is basically going to confirm that we are going to go to higher levels looking at Harmony 1. So Harmony 1 looking pretty good. This is not confirmed yet. Double bottom scenario, potential target is the width of the double bottom to the resistance from the breakout. Basically, the measured target is the 23-cent range. You know, it's that spike over here. So you basically, this double bottom should take you to this spike over here where you are going to get that reaction. You're probably going to get a big correction. So you basically want to wait for a breakout confirmation, add to a small position. If you correct, add to your position. Not you, obviously. I'm talking for myself. And look for that wave here to the upside. If you do get that massive big pump and you missed out, this level is a good shorting opportunity. There's going to be a lot of resistance right there. So yeah, I think it's very likely to see that price action. We are very likely going to see that price action here on Harmony 1. I'm used to rejection. I'm married, said Seb. Right, no comment on that. Near USDT analysis once, please, says Agni Roop. Absolutely, why not? Let's take a look at Near right away. Will you be buying Harmony, Andy? I will be potentially trading this if we do have a successful breakout and we retrace. I will be looking for that retracement back to the 17-cent level. So far, it's looking pretty good. Let's take a look here for Agni Roop at Near protocol. Let's take a look at Near. Also, very interesting L1. So we're going to take a look at Near right away. See what's going on with this one. Near protocol. This one's looking extremely good. Very, very bullish. Yeah, wow, this one's had an insane run up for the last few weeks. I think it is just about to hit all-time highs, right? It's very near to all-time highs. So let's just zoom in here on the chart 1 second. I would stay cautious a little bit. This has gone a little bit too parabolic. As you can see, when you connect the higher lows, you know, the higher lows get steeper and steeper and steeper. This is going a little bit parabolic, as you can see. So I would stay a little bit cautious. If this does start correcting nicely in the coming days, a very strong interest level is in between $13 and $14. Very, very nice, interesting level. As you can see, we almost had a breakout right there, and then we had the breakout. So yeah, Near protocol looking pretty solid. This is not a level where I would be interested in longing, of course. If so, I would be looking for shorting. You got this major consolidation resistance point right there that you are just hitting. And just to be curious, I think we did manage to get above from the high to the low. Yeah, we did get above the 618 level. We did get that reaction from the 618 Fibonacci, as you can see, but it's breaking, you know, going above it. So looking pretty good. This one for continuation to the upside. You are breaking major fib levels from the drop, and once you start breaking these fib levels, then it looks pretty solid for a continuation to the upside. So major interest level here on Near protocol would be that $13-14. $13-14 would be interesting to buy in. So yeah, thanks for the super chat. Let me just check out here my mods chat. 1 second, guys. Make sure to smash up that like button. BTC is pumping. BTC getting a bit of a pumpy action. Let's take a look at BTC. I got my mods here giving me insane support. Yeah, I get distracted, guys, with the mods chat. They like to have a laugh, but they also like to, they are serious sometimes, but they also like to have a laugh, right? I don't blame them. Right, I've pressed something here on this chart and I can't manage to fix it. Right, let's take a look at Bitcoin on the 1 hourly. Bitcoin is pumping a little bit. It is pumping, but like I said, let's go to the 2 hourly. We are getting yeah, this is the moment, guys, you know, that I think we're not going to go to low levels. Could we come down to retest this range? Let me just ask this in the comment section. I want to put a poll here. Right, let me just, for the people that are watching right now, we have 400 people watching right now. First of all, make sure to smash up that like button. Let's get some more people here on this live stream. I am going to stay here for a little bit longer. So let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's talk about the scenarios on Bitcoin. We got a massive drop, okay? We did get that drop, you know, just a few days ago. We came back up. We are consolidating at this range, okay, of 46.5k level. It does look like we are getting exhausted, right? We're hitting major resistance, support, resistance. This does look like we're going to drop back down. I think most of the people would think that we are going lower, right? We are losing steam and we are going lower. But what I like to see here is zoom out and take a look at the bigger picture, right? Where we have gotten above this major daily level. We know we have major daily closes and opens at the 44.5k level. This is why we got that big fat bounce here. And you can say that we are in a big ascending kind of triangle scenario. We're just retesting the resistance as support. And these major patterns do have much higher levels to come. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think I am leaning slightly bullish. I think there is a possibility of the price to come down, maybe create a little bit of volatility in a kind of a double bottom and skyrocket from here, but not breaking successfully this level. This is such a strong level, 44k. Let me just ask the community, are we going to come back down to test 44k level. Let me know, guys, are we going to come back down to test 44k level, or are we just going up from here for the next coming weeks? I'm talking, okay? Asking the community right now. I really want to know your opinion, guys. Will we retest again 44k level that we just retested, you know, about 3 days ago? Because it does look like from this aggressive drop that we are getting that dead cat bounce scenario, and we might come back down and retest it. All right, we're getting exhausted here, price exhaustion. Or are we going to manage, you know, by Monday morning, you know, start seeing the price absolutely full on and, you know, reaching the 50k levels? I think we need to expect the unexpected. I think the most unexpected scenario now would be seeing Bitcoin trading at $50,000, you know, tomorrow morning. I have that feeling. Just because also, you know, it looks incredibly bullish. We are above such a big solid resistance level, and this is a solid breakout. This is such a solid breakout from this $44,000. I would be surprised if I see, you know, tomorrow and Tuesday, you know, Bitcoin trading below $44,000 and, you know, 43, 42. Even though it still won't be looking bad, we will have to analyze the situation once that happens. But I just don't see it happening, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. I did put a poll here. We got 99 votes right now, 100 people voting. Not 59% of people are saying that no, we're not coming back down to retest the 44k levels. I'll tell you what, I'm in a long position here and I'm in a short position here. I am, you know, depending on what direction we have the strength, obviously I'll be closing short or long and continuing to that direction, of course. So yeah, 59 of people say no, we're not going to come down. So there's more people pretty bullish. There is still some bearish people in the comment section. So yeah, MacD looks good. What's that? Is that like a chicken burger from McDonald's, or what is it? Gala, please, let's take a look at Gala here for the community. I have here Sashwat that wants me to take a look at Gala. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Gala. Why not? A crazy gaming NFT project. This one looks really good. I really like this one. These are the kind of cryptos that I want to get in, okay? Not those I'll do an update on Cadena right away. Willard, absolutely, I will do that for you. This one's looking absolutely beautiful. Gala does have a major range at this level. I'm talking about 40 cents. The good thing about Gala, nothing too interesting here on volume or RSI, you know, price action. What is going on with Gala's price action? You are creating, you know, macro big lower highs, right? But what you are starting to create from these macro lower lows is that you are creating higher lows. So this is at a point where it needs to find a direction. And usually when you have these big consolidations from a big aggressive drop, usually you have slightly more probabilities of this having a break to the upside. Usually, okay? We're just looking at probabilities here. Nobody knows what is going to happen. But if we take a look at the probabilities, after these big major drops and big consolidations creating higher lows, right? This is very looks like much like an accumulation event. I think Gala does have the chance on coming up to retest the 40 cent level in the next coming weeks. It's, you know, we can see this price action happening. Very, very possible. We do not know if it's going to happen, but it does look pretty strong. We are looking very strong here with the price, as you can see. So yeah, not much to add. We are hitting a little bit of resistance right now, right at this level, right? But it's looking pretty good. This is looking very, very good. It does have a big chance in breaking the resistance. You can see that the Adam and Eve kind of double bottom also, right? You are just getting that consolidation. This will be running out of time in the next couple of weeks. You know, there's not much more time here. Looking at the probabilities on Gala, this has a higher probability in breaking up. I had a dream about VeChain passing 9 cents again recently, sir, says Joshua. It will at some point. At some point it will. I'm pretty bullish on VeChain. I do have some VeChain in my portfolio. So good evening, Andy. Can you look at GLMR, please? Absolutely. Dav was saying, yeah, let's take a look at GLMR. I'll let this, I'll put this here ready on the chart. And I have Dave was saying, please take a look at the mod chart channel straight away. So I need to confirm. Right. Let's Andres, do BSW. Okay. BSW right away. BSW will not go. Okay, BSW. Right, let me take a look at BSW first, because it seems like there's someone asking for BSW right away. Let's take a look at this one. I have no idea what this one is. BSW. Let me just check. BizSwap. BizSwap. It's on the Binance Smart Chain, so it's a Binance swap, I guess. Is it a DEX or swap DEX? Decentralized exchange. Yeah, decentralized exchange running on the Binance Smart Chain. You're not getting me. You're not catching me with that. Yeah, you cannot build build a decentralized exchange on an absolutely insanely centralized network. So yeah, we haven't got much price data here, but it's doing pretty good. This one's doing pretty good for the last few weeks. It has been gaining in quite a lot of percentage. I think it's relatively new, or at least we don't have much data on TradingView. It's been since July from 2021. So pump and dump, pump and dump, pump and dump, sideways. We haven't got much price data here, unfortunately, so we cannot take a look at major levels here on the chart. And it's just had a pretty decent pump the last few days. It's gone from 60 cents, low 60 cents level, all the way up to $2. This one's had over 150% pump, 200. So yeah, not much to add on this. We could, I mean, I wish I would have more data here to look at this one. I think there is a high chance that we could bounce off from this major level. Not much to add, you know. We got an insane big resistance, a big pump here with volume. And if we take a look at fib levels from this ultimate low level, it is just around about that 618 range. You know, 618 is just the exact top almost. So you could get that correction in that consolidation. If it does have a consolidation at this range, I think it's a major buy zone. I'm talking about that $1.20, $1.10, $1.20 level for a potential bounce to retest the highs. Potentially. This is the only analysis that I could give you right now on this, just because this has just had a pump, correction, pump, and it's correcting right now. So not much to add on this one. Keeping it simple, keeping it in a nutshell here for my community. If you want to make sure Andy checks your request coin, please use the super chat. Absolutely, guys. Yeah, it's as cheap as just a couple of dollars if you want me to take a look at your altcoin, of course. Guys, thank you for the insane support. Finally, says Asha. You're very welcome. Update on Cadena, Andy. Thanks, Willard. Absolutely, yeah. Cadena. I'm gonna have a list, guys. I think on tomorrow's video, I'm going to do a couple of L1 projects that haven't exploded yet, okay? Because this is what we want to, we want to make gains. We're here for gains. Yes, projects might look amazing, but we're here for gains. And I think the most important projects are the L1s and also L2s, all right? But L1s that haven't exploded yet. And Cadena is one of them, okay? Cadena is still in that large, big, nice retracement. So I think tomorrow it would be really nice to make, apart from a Bitcoin update, I will be doing, 1-2 hours analysis here in my studio on 3-4 major L1 projects, okay? And it's easy as just going to CoinGecko. I'll do this myself though for a daily video because I want my community also to make gains and look for those opportunities. It's just as easy as going to CoinGecko and go into categories here and looking at smart contracts, right? Looking at that L1 projects, right? The number one here, and just trying to spot, all of these are L1 projects, these are all blockchain projects. Trying to find, that nice, sweet crypto that's in a large consolidation and just get ready to get in to make huge gains, guys. And that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Looking for those L1s because we got Zilliqa that did a 500% pump in just a week. I want to get into that. So we need to focus on these L1s that are now as we are at the sweet spot. We are at the sweet spot where we are seeing the Bitcoin dominance. All right. S&P 500 is not looking too bad. Traditional stocks are not looking too bad. We need to take advantage of that situation also. That's what I think anyway. I could be totally wrong. I mean, this is looking pretty good. This is the Bitcoin dominance. We're having that roll back down. Yes, we could see the dominance go back up and hit the resistance from the lower highs. Okay, we might see some altcoins getting a little bit of a hit if that does happen. But I think Bitcoin dominance next coming months, we'll be seeing the Bitcoin dominance trading at, 30% or even 25%. Maybe this year. It might be in 2023, but I think it's going to happen. This is the Bitcoin dominance. And we are in a huge descending triangle right there. We're coming from a massive big downtrend. And, the other day for entertainment purposes, I was inverting this Bitcoin dominance chart, right? Where we were looking at this potential cup and handle on the Bitcoin dominance, right? There's nothing bearish about this chart, right? Where you do see massive big spike hitting a major level, nice round formation, come back up, and you are creating an ascending triangle. Okay, there's nothing bearish about this. This has more probabilities in going up than actually going down. Well, this is the Bitcoin dominance inverted, just for entertainment purposes. I inverted it, but yeah, so we are going to see a lot of altcoins popping, and that is going to be my job tomorrow. Okay. If I don't do it on the daily video, I will be doing it on the live stream. I'll be trying to spot 3-4 major altcoins for a huge opportunity, right? And you can just go look, Elrond, Tezos, Cadena's here, Oasis Network. This is one that, wow, Oasis Network, very, very solid project. Icon, long time since I haven't looked at Icon, but anyway, this is what I'm going to do tomorrow, basically. Ones that can be traded on Bybit, of course. Those ones that can be traded on Bybit for those potential gains where we can use a little bit of leverage and have multiple X's gains. Okay, guys, if you are interested, Bybit has an insane bonus down below of up to $4,620 worth of bonus. only for experienced traders, okay? Or depending on what you deposit, you just go up to the top here and you go to rewards hub, okay? You will finding all those bonuses and how to claim them. On Prime XBT, you also got insane bonus. It's 7% added to your deposit with Bitcoinsensus 50 added to the promotion code, okay? You use Bitcoinsensus 50 promotion code to get 7% added to your deposit. I'm still in this S&P short. It's a free trade right now because I've got my stop loss at break even. I am bullish on the S&P, but slightly bearish in the short term. You got an insane bonus down below, only for experienced traders. It's another way to support the channel, okay? So yeah, let's scroll down here. Algorand is also one we can take a look at. Algorand, let's take a look at Algorand here for J. Craig. Let's take a look at Algorand. I'm just checking that we do not have any super chat here. Davo, no, I've got a super chat here. Please take a look at SLP. Let's take a look at the super chat first. SLP, we know that super chats do have priority here. And also I got Algorand, so we take a look at SLP and Algorand. Guys, we have 400 people watching at this moment. I need you guys to absolutely crush the like button. Well, this is very interesting. Very interesting. We did... when was this that we did take a look at the... hang on a second, guys. Make sure to smash up the like button and then we'll go through this crypto because I think it was pretty mad because this was only... Yeah, I haven't done a video. I was checking SLP. I'm not sure if it was yesterday or before yesterday. But looking for, you know, that potential pump and that potential rejection at this range. This has only happened this morning. I did not do a video this morning. We were talking about SLP having, you know, this very nice uptrend with these higher lows. Massive big pump here. This is looking at the 4 hourly on the on SLP. We got solid VPVR here, very solid VPVR. I think it's very likely someone told me that they've restructured their tokenomics. I think it's like they're doing huge burning. It's harder to get the token in the Axie Infinity game and rest of it. So yeah, this one might have a pretty sick rally. Huge big pump, keeping it simple. With huge volume, big retracement with low volume, creating higher lows, confirming that we are in an uptrend here, looking at the 4 hourly. Solid VPVR level, showing you that support at this level. Big consolidation. This is just showing you that there's a higher probability in continuing up after this big massive pump. So yeah, basically what we did talk about on the latest live stream, it must have been, you know, 2 days ago, where we were consolidating at this level. You got a breakout from this nice big candle on the 4 hourly. You're consolidating and we're saying, you know, we are getting supported from this range. You know, it's very likely that this range will hold and we're going to have a pump here. It's just very, very likely. You can check the last live stream and this is exactly what we were talking about. We had this major box area with this major support. You know, there's a short-term trade right there. There is a short-term trade. You break above this level, you are consolidating, getting that retracement. You look at the trend line, like I said, great support. If you long this, you want to exit at this spike over here. You got a big spike here that is, you know, it's an important level. You are going to get a reaction at that range. We pumped perfectly from this low range to the exact level there. And this is how, it's not simple, but how simple you can do it sometimes, just by looking at price action and major levels. So that's what I got for SLP, guys. Andy Super Chat is unavailable on my region. Well, at least the community, the moderators are helping me here, because Aka, I know that they've actually I've taken a look at your crypto thanks to my moderators. So you need to thank the moderators. Right, let's take a look at I'm going to take a look at Algorand also. Algorand needs to be checked. Algorand is an insane also project. This is one that will explode at some point. We don't know when, but it will do very, very well at some point. Algorand. Very, very volatile crypto. Wow, this one's at a beautiful, beautiful bottom here. Not much here on this chart, but we do have a beautiful bottom here where we are getting those bounces. I think Algorand is gearing up. It is gearing up for a big move to the upside. Reason why you got this resistance got insane support here in the summer. You got an insane accumulation event right there because you skyrocketed. I think we are seeing the same scenario right now where we are entering that accumulation zone. And even better on Algorand, where we were creating the bullish divergence. We weren't creating bullish divergence back in the summer of 2021. We were still creating lower lows. What happened this time, we have an aggressive lower lows and higher lows on the RSI. So this situation right there is even more bullish than the one from the summer, in my opinion. Just by looking at RSI, this is not a huge indicator, but it does help. And this one was insanely bullish. I think we could see that kind of reaction here also on Algorand. It's just, I think it's very, very possible. How many people, who of you guys were here back in the summer of 2021? A lot of people might be new that entered crypto in 2022. I've been in crypto since late 2018. So I've only been just over 4 years in crypto. Started in stocks anyway, for anybody that wants to know my background. Started in stocks and learning trading in 2017. So I've only got 5 years of experience, but I'm very, very dedicated. I absolutely love, technical analysis and trading. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, looking at this situation here, there were so many people bearish back in the summer of 2021. So many people were insanely bearish. It was absolutely crazy. People were saying, that we are going to have a big, massive kind of descending triangle on Bitcoin, and we are going to break support, and we are going to go to 25k, 20k. Yes, that did not happen. Now I do see a lot of people bearish at this point, but they are, I am seeing some people that are bullish. There are some people that are bullish at this range. Right now on the poll, I do have a question saying, are we going to come back down to retest the 44k level? We do have quite a lot of people saying that that we're not going to retest the 44k level. We're actually going to go to higher levels from this point. 57% of the people. There's it's almost a 50-50. We've got some slightly more people that are bullish. So yeah, what I was talking about here on Algorand is that we are very, very likely going to go to much higher levels. We did create a descending wedge, just to keep it simple right there. Textbook technical analysis, the descending wedge breakout range is to reach the top of the wedge, right? The top of the wedge needs to be retested, and the top of the wedge here is at the $1.10. So I think it's very, very possible in the next coming days. We got two scenarios here for Algorand. We either start popping here after this consolidation as a bull flag, or we have that retracement, and it's very, very likely going to create a higher low and then retest this $1.10 level. Very likely. Why? We got a very solid low here. This level is not going to be broken yet. Not going to be broken yet. We will be creating a big, massive pump, I think, in the next coming weeks. Then you could potentially create a big, massive lower high and come back down and retest it and then break it. Then the scenario will be looking very, very ugly, right? Where it looks like you're making a big, massive head and shoulder. So this bullishness that might happen in the next coming weeks I might be turning bearish. I am bullish for the coming weeks, but I might be bearish, you know, in 2 weeks or in 1 month, all depending on what kind of price action we have on Bitcoin and rest of the cryptos. Right. Unsubscribe from my channel and make sure to subscribe to Andy's. Right, I'm reading here Seb saying, I sold GMT at $0.15 for more financial advice. Unsubscribe from my channel and make sure to subscribe to Andy's. Okay, right, let's take a look. The myth, the man, the legend, Andy Bitcoinsensus. Thank you, Lossiv, very much. Let's take a look. Kadena update. Yeah, Kadena update. I've done Kadena already. I've done Kadena, guys. Thanks. Appreciate your TA, says Jay Craig. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Kadena update. Not much to add on Kadena. I think Kadena will potentially explode in the coming weeks if Bitcoin does behave. We want to see Bitcoin behaving, okay? You know, quick update on Kadena is that, just to keep it pretty simple, in a nutshell, we are creating those higher lows. We are creating those higher lows. Aggressive lower highs are getting exhausted. They are getting exhausted right now. Check out the degree of these lower highs and then these lower highs, right? Where you are flattening out. And you starting to create higher lows. I think it's just worth the chance. It's worth a chance. If this breaks down like this, I will get a lot of hate. We're just looking at probabilities here, and I think it's very likely we're going to see Kadena breaking, going to higher levels. It's just my personal opinion, of course. And obviously, I am in a protected long position right now, okay? Maybe a lot of people are going to start longing right here. You know, what does happen to most of the people till we do not see bullishness? People saying, you know, Kadena is absolutely insane. You know, this is an insane project. We're going to all-time highs in a couple of weeks and start longing right over here once you start breaking these last lower highs, okay? We want to try and get in soon, right? Sooner than the rest, okay? And this is what we're trying to do here at the Bitcoinsensus community, all right? Solana for Gabriela. Okay, let's take a look at Solana. Let's take a look at Solana. Why not? Let's take a look at Solana. Smashing up that like button. You guys are insane. Absolutely great. My channel has done very well the last week, guys. Thanks to the moderators. Thanks to the community. So yeah, very much appreciated. I hope it's because of the analysis as well, right? Because it's good. It's sometimes in the direction that I talk about. So it's not always going to be 100% right. I'll tell you that. Nothing much to add on Solana. I think Solana could potentially get a little bit of a rejection from this point. Okay, we have the daily closes. All right, I've got this horizontal line at the wick here that we did create on the 10th of January, but we got daily closes. Yeah, this is a major level. It's more important the closes of the candle than the wicks, okay? The closes of the candles, especially on the weekly or the daily or the monthly or the 4 hourly, you know, not the 5-minute chart, not the 15-minute chart. We're talking at least 4 hourly chart, the daily chart, the daily closes. And I will be making videos on this, of course. I want to make a full kind of course, okay, for the people. I'm not sure how I'm going to structure it, but I will. And super simple, guys. I want to make the most efficient, easy to understand technical analysis trading course for the community. All right, because a lot of people overcomplicate things, and I want to try and make it the easiest and most effective one. Let's see if that is going to happen in the next coming months. So anyway, this is a very important level right over here on Solana that we are currently getting rejected from. We are getting that reaction, right? Where is the next daily, you know, you are creating here on Solana these aggressive lower highs, right? You have big drop, back up, lower high, big drop. It's still a lower low. It's still a lower high. You start breaking here the last lower high, right? We were talking about this on Solana also, this major double bottom, this descending wedge, the bullish divergence on the RSI, lower lows, price action, high lows on RSI. We were talking about all of that, looking for that price action to the upside on Solana. This was mentioned on also the Twitter account on Bitcoinsensus. Okay, make sure to follow the Twitter account. We do post, you know, technical analysis ideas and different news. All right, all sorts here. Make sure to follow. I usually, you know, do these short, nice, sweet analysis, keeping it really simple. A phrase here saying that, or talking about the scenario. And yeah, anyway, if you want any updates on that, you can follow the Bitcoinsensus Twitter account down below. So basically here on Solana, just to keep it nice, sweet and simple, we started to break the last above the last lower highs, right? Last lower highs, one of the most important ones was this one right over here, right? Where you did have that breakout from the descending wedge. One of the last lower highs was this one, breakout, another one right there. It was crucial. It was very important to break out of this major resistance, talking about the $105 area. Once you broke out above this range, it was, you know, green light. It was a green light for Solana to start pumping to higher levels. Now, what major ranges could we have opportunities on Solana, you may think? Keeping it simple here, we are above this major lower high from this descending wedge. The top of the wedge should be the target. Okay, so we are looking for that $150, $155, I think, can be very reachable. We're almost, you know, attempting to break it. We might break it in the next couple of days. If the price action does retrace a little bit, I think this level is going to be pretty good, pretty solid, the $120. If we start getting wicks and we start reacting at that level, it's going to be an interest range. Okay, I'll be very interested in potentially longing that. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. And obviously you're longing for another retest and a potential breakout, protecting your position. So that is the kind of scenario I'm looking here for Solana. Guys, this is going to be it. I'm getting tired already. I got a super chat. Please, can you do Doge Elon Mars? We can do that. We can do that. Why not? Doge Elon Mars. Right. Do we have this one? Mars. Doge Elon Mars. I mean, I can't even find this one on CoinGecko. What's the ticker symbol? Let me know right away. The ticker symbol. Doge Elon. Doge Cola, Doge Whale, Doge GF, Doge EC, Doge Cash, Doge Bash, Doge Fibonacci, Doge, we got all sorts, Doge Whale, Doge Pound, Moondog, Doge J. I can't find Doge Elon. Is it Elon US dollar? Doge Elon should be somewhere. Elon USDT. It should be this one. Doge Elon. Right. Doge Elon. Doge Elon. Okay. All right. It's just with one E. I own more Chainlink than BTC. That's the one, my brother. Me too. Me too. I also own more Chainlink than BTC. Doge Elon, right, it doesn't look pretty good. Keeping it pretty simple here, looking at Doge Elon. We can take a look at let's take a look at VPVR here. Just want a lot of volume everywhere, basically. Big nice spike of volume down here, which is pretty nice. It looks pretty good. This one could be bottoming out. Reason why we are creating a kind of a big double bottom, Adam and Eve, a slightly second higher bottom. We are getting heavily rejected from this point. I'm talking about the very hard to say, 1.1 level. There's a lot of zeros in front, but it's the 1.1. Dojilon. It looks like a kind of an Adam and Eve right there. You are getting heavily rejected. Massive big swing failure pattern on the daily, also on the 4 hourly. I guess no, we didn't have the swing failure. It was on the daily, confirmed on the daily. So I would want to see a nice solid breakout from this range to confirm this double bottom, right? This Adam and Eve double bottom. We're just getting a lot of volatility. I think it's very, very possible that this could happen in the coming days. I think a lot of cryptos will start popping. So yes, Elon, yes, I got it. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Very much appreciated. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way out. Check out Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news, technical analysis idea. Okay, we've got the latest news posted every single day here on the Bitcoinsensus website, so you're up to date with what's happening also on the crypto world. Check out all our socials. We got Twitter, we got Instagram, we got Telegram. Very active, the Telegram group. Join the Telegram group down below. And if you want an insane bonus, you got it on PrimeXBT and on Bybit. These are my favorite trading platforms that I use consistently. You got a great bonus down below for experienced traders. 1 TA has been done. It is time for me to leave. Tomorrow you will having the daily update, and we also doing a live stream. I'll be trying to spot those nice L1 projects where we can make some sick gains. Stay safe, guys. Bitcoin could get that rollback down, or it could absolutely smash up the major resistance here of $48,000. Stay safe, guys. Protect your positions, and I will see you in the next one.